place in Koh San Road and sweating. This one goes out to the allergy gang. I'm allergic to nuts, so I was sort of worried about that coming to a place like Southeast Asia. You don't know, you just don't know. They've got nuts everywhere. Anyway, I ordered a massaman curry. Turned up, looked lovely, had a load of cashews all over the top. Thinking, Christ, what am I going to do? Like, didn't say anything like with nuts or anything, but I found this pretty jokes. Basically says if I eat nuts I'm gonna die, which is pretty much to the point, but it done the job. So she ordered me just a plain Thai curry. It's come out lovely, really nice. Spicy, or spicy. I'd say a little bit more than mild, but nice, really nice. Not sure what to do now. I'm in Koh San Saturday night, so I think I'll have a little wander about and see what's going down. I'm en route to Patentong. Got a Thai curry, it was really nice. Sitting around thinking what to do, and you've got to be doing things, you know, you've got to be out going to the next thing. So I've decided to see a ping pong show, which I didn't think I would, but you know, you're here, so I suppose you've got to do it. And then my good friend Rick, who's given me some good advice on Thailand, has said to go to Soy Cowboy. Said it's an eye-opener, and Rick's probably one of the craziest boys I know, so if it was an eye-opener for him, I've got to be done, isn't it, surely? I think we're coming up to here now, so I'll let you know how I get on. Just been to the ping pong show, and that wasn't what I was expecting, to be honest with you. I was expecting like a nice stage and some seats, and it wasn't. It was like a I mean, I wasn't impressed, to be honest with you. One lady had a band-aid round her leg, and then this couple come on and started like doing their thing. He did like a 360 all around the world type crazy stuff. I was quite surprised at the crowd in there, actually. You know, you'd think it would just be like a load of lads in there, you know, sort of lads on tour, but there was actually a lot of couples in there, and one couple and their friend turned up. I don't know if they were Indian, looked Indian, and their faces were, one of them was absolutely mortified. So I quite enjoyed just watching those three, really. But yeah, I don't know if I'd recommend people to do it. He told me that that was the only ping pong show, which sounded shit, but I mean, I didn't really have a list to choose from, so I went with it, and it was just like dark and seedy and not very nice. The beer I had there was nice beer. I don't know who it was. I got a nice free beer. Now I'm off to Soy Cowboy. See what Rick's talking about. Peace out. So, Soy Cowboy. It's all in the name, really, I suppose. Cowboy. It's literally like a street for about 100 meters, maybe 150, of women just trying to grab you and bring you into bars. And maybe if you're with someone it might be a laugh, but they've got all the curtains are all shut, so you can't even see what's in the bars. Anyway, I got chatting to this geezer who owned a bar. I went to the least seediest place down there for a drink and sat outside. Still girls in there, but they weren't bothering you or anything. sat outside, had a drink, got chatting to the owner, Kenny, that's his name, obviously not. Just sat there and watched the world go by for a bit, really. But it wasn't, I mean, if that's what you want, then I suppose Soy Cowboy is the place to go. But other than that, it was a bit sad, really, because it was just Western, you know, that place I went into, if you went inside, there was just like maybe 5 or 6 white Western people sitting there, just middle-aged, of course. And I don't know, there's something just a bit, I don't know how to describe it, really. But I suppose, I mean, each to their own. If that's what they enjoyed working there, I suppose they enjoy working there. Or if they don't, then a bit sad, really. You know, they all seemed to look like they were enjoying it. So yeah, if you was, you know, if you was doing a lads on tour type thing, then I'd say go, just for the jokes of it. Kenny was saying about, he knew a Dutch guy that went in through the curtains onto the other side, and he said they charged him like 40,000 baht, and apparently he only had 2 drinks, which is sounds a lot, 40,000 baht, but it's about £100. That's still a lot for 2 drinks. I mean, in London, if you got 2 cocktails in London, you could quite easily rack up 60 quid, 70 quid. But this is just a bit of advice, I suppose, for people that go and, you know, sort of do, just check them, because he said if they don't show you a menu with the drinks prices, they'll fleece you for it. And, you know, what are you going to do if you're in those places and they try charging you 40,000 baht? They ain't going to let you out. And Kenny said, you know, you call the police and, you know, you're in there drinking. So I suppose it goes back to the scam of Thailand malarkey. Make sure that you know what you're paying, you know the numbers straight up, because they'll still try it. Even Kenny tried it with me. I think I got 2 brandies and it was 340 baht. Charged me 500 baht, and I was like, nah, the receipt says 340, and he said, yeah, but 500 baht. And I said, no, Kenny, look, it says 340, and I just gave him 340 in the end. So they act like your best mate, and then they'll just charge you more. Anyway, that's that done. Tick that off the list. Back to the hotel. Might try and get up to the Sky Lounge for a quick drink, and then bedtime, I think. It's Assumption College, but I suppose you would have guessed that.
Middle, Balan, thank you. Okay, hello, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Celebration Market. I am your host today. My name is Winter. Now we are turning right. From Bangkok Canal in Connection District of Bangkok City.เปลี่ยนโทรกันแล้วนะคะเมื่อกี้เราอยู่กันที่โรงนะคะตอนนี้เราวางเครื่องหนักแล้วนะคะขวามือนะคะเป็นเพจตลิ่งชันส่วนซ้ายมือเป็นเพจนะคะ
Just got a cab, so I checked in. I booked a hostel called, actually I haven't checked in, I booked a hostel called Mad Monkey, which someone recommended to me last night, and I've dropped my bag off and everything there, so I hope that's all safe. And I've headed out to the floating market, which so far has been great. I have literally no idea where I am right now, no idea. But I suppose downstream or upstream from where I was before. And just looking at the old houses on the river, I hope that you can see. I don't think you'll be able to see because you can't zoom on this GoPro. Just architecturally, how they're still afloat, I have no idea. I mean, you can see on those ones there's a bit of concrete, but a lot of them are just wooden stilts. And I imagine they've been here for, I wouldn't like to guess, I suppose. Well, I wouldn't know, but I can't understand a thing the bird's saying on the boats. Just sort of just having a look around really, but how the wood's not deteriorated, I have no idea why not. But, I mean, some of them are on their route down. I'm gonna have a little head down now. Thought everyone went the other way, but must have followed me. Let's have a little look around here then. Oh yeah, another mad thing is there's loads of cocks just hanging about. Here's one. They're pretty gnarly, to be fair. I've seen loads of videos on YouTube about those cocks. They are aggressive. Maybe them ones are not, but don't want to fuck about with them. Got some sort of temple here. I'll take my shoes off. I haven't got to take my socks off as well. No, socks are fine. pretty intense. There's this weird amount of pressure to make sure that your candle sticks. Don't want your candle dropping off the back. Rookie. I ain't no rookie. Smash that. Can't find a blush. This yellow, let it mellow. Bobby's brown though. So I just went out to have a look at the, just got back actually from the boat tour of the floating market, which is a definite, got to do that. Really beautiful, really nice. Lovely to see a completely different way of life. Thing to mention on those is that you realise, because of the heat out here and the water, the climate, damp sort of climate along the river there, they get beautiful flowers, really, really beautiful flowers. And the other thing I noticed as well was pottery, weirdly enough. Some beautiful pots for plants just dotted about all over the shop. And I couldn't help but think, I see one lady, I wasn't looking, I just heard this engine. It sounded pretty decent, and this little boat was zapping along, must have been going 35, 40, it was quick. And looked over and there was this lady who was about 90, like smashing it along the river, and you just wouldn't get that back home. No chance. Is taxi free? Yeah. Jump in the taxi. Hello mate, just go into Koh Sam Road?
Yeah.
Yeah?
One people, two people, three.
Oh, just me, one person.
200.
Huh?
200.
I've got here was 107.
Huh?
107.
You turn 150, okay?
150?
Yeah.
Cost me 107 to get here.
Huh?
Cost me 107 to get here.
And you and tuk 200 baht, I taxi perfect 150, no charge, no charge, same Thailand, no charge.
Really tempted to get some of those baggy, classic travelling trousers. Just trying to find a funky enough pair, and I'll definitely cop. This is one thing I didn't see anywhere on YouTube, any sort of reviews or anything online, but I've just bought a SIM card. 390 baht it's got here. Just under a tenner, I suppose. And that gives me unlimited internet for 15 days, so that will see me out Thailand, which is a result really, because little things like getting cabs and just being able to use your internet out and about and check things when you're with people, just to make sure you're not getting scammed. I'm fine, thank you. That helps a lot. while you're away. So I'll check this out, see how, well, maybe I might have been scammed on that as well, but I'll check it out, see what it's all about. I think I've found the one thing this place doesn't offer, and that's socks. I'm trying to find some ankle socks, and I think I've trumped this place. Done me. Leaving Bangkok. I'm just on the camera. And getting a flight to Phuket. I was out last night, went out for. I was kind of hoping for like a chilled out one with a flight today, but we went on a pub crawl and it was fucking crazy. I haven't done buckets since I was like 16 or something, so they went down pretty well. Okay, here we come.